All right, Gemini, welcome to your weekly sidereal forecast for September 14th through the 20th. My name is Athen. So we've got that solar eclipse energy from the last weekend now moving this weekend forward, which took place in that third house of yours. So now for the next 6 months, there's all these new things shaping up about your communications, maybe writing, just your ideals on life, how you see life, your concepts, your vision, your mind, that kind of thing. It's all about the mental sphere. It's your house as a Gemini. And a lot of you will be noticing that energy starting to move forward this week. And there is one strong component of this week, and that is that your ruler Mercury is going to go retrograde here on Thursday. So as you Geminis are used to, when your ruler goes retrograde, it's important for you to have that sort of reflective time period. Be willing to re-examine what you're doing, where you're going, what your goals are, what your ambitions are in life. Maybe even reflect on the home and family matters, since Mercury does rule that fourth house of yours. And yeah, that's the typical Mercury retrograde. So it's a good idea as you sort of feel the slowing down of energies this week to go within and do some of that reflection now, and what you learn over the next few weeks can be very valuable to your overall life path. So let's go ahead and look at what else we got going on. Jupiter is going to be opposing up to Neptune this week. This is going to be important for everybody. It's involving that third house of yours. So here, Jupiter naturally rules your relationships and your career. So a lot of you might be, having these visions or ideals about your career, maybe ideals about relationships and things like that this week. So it's very important for you to stay grounded with that. The oppositions tend to kind of imbalance the energies a little bit. So without going to any extremes, but still, any visions that you do have, any of those sort of, ideals, it's about grounding them. The best way to work with Jupiter is to really ground those energies. And here it's solidifying it in communication. This is the area it's happening in. It's all about your philosophy's been getting this Neptunian treatment about spirituality over the past many years. And so now it's implementing that in how you see things and how you apply things in that practical sense, which is of course just in your very nature. But that's what the third house really represents. So that's going to be exact on Thursday. Thursday is that shifting moment. There might be some things shifting for you involving the home and family stuff, and also maybe the communication stuff, because it's all kind of coinciding at the same time. It's all at the bottom of your chart. Mars is at the bottom, so your guys' energy levels might be a little bit on the low side too, which you'll be noticing continuing now for the next couple months. Actually, it's more of this lowering of energies for you to spend more time maybe writing, communicating, sharing, all of that stuff, which is a little bit more introverted in nature, and you can enjoy that quite a bit. Venus is in your third house, so there is a lot to enjoy with that. Your ruler does sextile up to Venus this first part of the week. So before your ruler goes retrograde, there is this kind of lightheartedness about the energies, and you can enjoy those relationships, one-on-one connections, and just enjoy the simple pleasures of life in many ways. So that's a nice start to the week. Venus is also your 12th house and your 5th house ruler, so you could relax, you could enjoy maybe a little bit more of that sensual energy, and maybe your self-expression could be going quite well, all of the things being considered. So yeah, that's going to be the first part of the week. And then, like I said, Thursday is this sort of shifting time period, and then Saturn does sextile up to your north node, so there's some good energy here around home, family, past, and roots, which you can certainly see maybe this week with Saturn sextiling this area of your chart. So this is all coming from this hard work that you guys have been putting in with your self-expression, your creativity, and fun and joy. And you'll find all that probably quite supported this week, generally speaking, at least in terms of your feelings, because your sun is going into this fourth house of yours. So I think you guys will be naturally more focused on matters relating to home, matters relating to family, to your feelings, to your past. And that's a great way to gain energy with the sun here. This is where you can gain that prana, that life force, and continue to reflect on that this week. There is that shift, redoing some of these home and family concepts and ideas that maybe you've been thinking about lately. And the more open you are to reworking, redoing, restructuring your fourth house, the more you'll be in flow with these transits. So Gemini, have a good week. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know. If you're new to Sidereal Astrology, do check the description because your sign might be different. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.